I'm back. So perks of living with married people, you can get bigger pots, yes, and I got a bigger pot, but now there's an issue, guys. The way my gas is burning, even like say my gas won't finish. Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me and Omoebe here, pretty beauty to your screen. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. It's the first time I see my face. Hi, my name is Mariana Omoebe. I'm a YouTuber based in Abuja. Today, you are in my kitchen, so welcome to my kitchen. Guys, please ignore my face, ignore the way I look. It is currently 6:15 and I want to make black soup. Yes, the soup is not exactly black. You might wonder why black soup, but that's what I grew up with. That's what they've been calling it, and that's what we all call it. So basically, I'm going to show you guys how I make the soup and the things that I put in. So first things first, because this is gonna be like a little bit of a tutorial, you might wanna take your pen and paper. You get? Please ignore my face, guys. I literally just woke up a while ago, so I know my face looks a bit puffed and all. I had to just tie my scarf because my hair been looking like a crazy person these days. So let me walk you guys through what I currently have on gas. So I have my banga here. I'm going to insert a little video because I did that last night. To just save me time this morning, I have my banga. So what I usually do is, it's like making banga soup. For those of you that know how to make banga soup, is I make a banga soup but without the spices, and then you grind bitterleaf, ascent leaf, uziza leaf. There's another very nice one we used to add in Edo. It's kind of flat, but it's hard to find that in Abuja. I haven't really seen it, if I'm being honest. So we just go with that three: black, bitter leaf, scent leaf, uziza. So you have to blend that together smoothly with oil, because oil kind of like helps it come out from the engine. So I already did my banga yesterday, pounded it, everything, extracted it, and it's already boiling here. So right now I want to boil my thing a little bit. I'll be using what's it called now, goat meat and a lot of kanda. So because I want the kanda to be like soft, I'm gonna put it inside the banga soup, because by the time I add the leaf and everything, it's gonna be like a lot of water that's gonna take time to like reduce and all of that. So let me just show you guys what I'm working with. I'm just gonna rinse this and put there, because I want this to be very soft. I don't want to boil it with the goat meat, because I feel like goat meat is gonna get soft faster. So this is what I'm working with. This is the kanda. Pour this here. Mind you, when I'm making this thing here, especially when you got into the banga side, just boil extra hot water and keep. I used to wash everything that you used to process the banga, because the oil that spills everywhere, if you're not careful, sorry for you, you're gonna mess up your whole kitchen, like mess up. And the soup has a way of just splashing everywhere if you're not careful. I already have like a spot. But anyways, let's get right into it. This is my goat meat. I'm gonna use goat meat for this. I wanted to get cow head, but I couldn't get that because I went to the market late. So my neighbor went to the market late. She helps me get things when I can't go to the market. So because she cooks, she have to wait till she's done for the day and then go to the market. So I couldn't get that, so I'm gonna use goat meat. So the reason I don't want to put the goat meat now inside the banga extract is the fact that it's just, first of all, going to make it too soft, and the stock will not really enter the meat. You know, it's different when you have like meat stock and then you have plenty water inside this. It's not really nice. So I'm going to boil this separate a little bit, and then after we've poured the leaf inside, then we'll add it. Trying to divide this particular one is a bit big. When you are cooking this kind of soup here, we advise make sure you have enough gas, because it kind of consumes gas. And at this point, I'm just praying that today is not the day that my gas will just finish, because I haven't refilled in a while. I haven't been cooking a lot actually, compared to how I normally cook. So yeah, let's go today's Saturday. Okay, goat meat secured. Now let's boil this. This is the bitterleaf, uziza leaf, and ascent leaf blend. I'm gonna add this much later. I just want the banga to boil a little bit. And then I have fresh fish here and family fish. If you know me, if you read about eating my soup before, you know I like a little bit of obstacle here and there. So yeah, let's boil the goat meat. That's that. I'm going to use this one. Is it no? No. Because me, I don't even know. Today they say no, tomorrow they say no. I'm using the chicken flavor because I like the chicken flavor better. But sometimes I like to mix it. So don't come for me or how many I'm putting on. Just leave me with the way I'm cooking. That's not a problem. Okay? Do the one that you want to do. Thank you very much. So I'm going to add a little bit of salt, because I know that cube already has salt in it, so there's no point doing too much. And then I'm going to add grinded crayfish, grinded pepper. I'm going to add grinded pepper just to give it a little bit of hotness / sweetness. Yeah. That's all I do for meat stock. I don't really do like a lot when I'm boiling meat. And I forgot to get ogi. If you know what ogi is, from Edo State, it's like ogi and ubori. It's like, we call it English, they call it native Maggi. I don't know what you guys call it in your side, but either ogi or ubori. And then I forgot to get, well, there's this one that my neighbor gave me. She said it's ogi. I'm not gonna lie, this one is like fermented. The smell is not the best. The smell is not the best at all. I am still contemplating if I'm going to put this. It's kind of like the other one, but it's just stronger than the other one. Oh, the smell of this one, oh, it choked. So I'm just going to stir this up a little bit. And I'm not going to let this stay for too long, because I'm still going to pour it inside the soup at some point. I have blended pepper here. It's like red and yellow pepper. It's frozen now because I blended it some days ago. I'm gonna put it inside much later. So for now, just cover the meat and let it boil, and then let the banga is beginning to warm up. I want it to boil a little bit before I pour in the bitterleaf blend. I don't want to just pour everything inside. So once that one boils a little bit, I pour the bitterleaf and then leave it to boil. Like, you're gonna leave it to boil to the point that the size reduces, like the water drops. Aha. That's kind of like how I like it. Not like tick, but getting towards that direction. You get? So yeah. Let's go and do something else while this is taking its precious time to boil. We will be right back. So the banga is currently boiling, as you can see, and now it's time for me to add the bitterleaf blend, which is this bad guy. So I'm just going to cut this up so I can gain access to it. This soup is actually time consuming, so if you are gonna make this soup, guy, brace yourself. Haha, soup is a lot. I go chop last soup, I go tire. What? Bro, this soup is filled to the brim. Oh my goodness. It's like the biggest pot I have. I kid you not. And by the time this thing starts boiling, it's gonna be everywhere. And I have to look at a bigger pot. So I don't know if you guys can see it. It's literally filled to the brim. So I have to try a bigger pot. The moment it starts boiling, I know it's gonna spill over. Like, see, it's so full. So I'm gonna look for a bigger pot. I'm back. So perks of living with married people is you can get bigger pots, yes, and I got a bigger pot, but now there's an issue, guys. The way my gas is burning, it be like say my gas won't finish. Like, I'm so pissed. Why today of all days that I decided to bring out my camera and film for you guys? Why today? Oh, I'm trying to get charcoal so I can just do it outside, because first of all it will be faster for me, because time is fast spent. It will be faster for me and save me the small gas that I have left till I can call them to come fill it up. So let me go and work the charcoal magic, and I will show you guys when I'm done with that setup. But for now, let me show you guys what the soup is looking like, because I poured everything. You guys saw that when I did it earlier. I poured everything inside. This is what I'm currently working with. You know, those banga soup, banga extract earlier, then I poured the leaf. So at some point, if I feel like I need a little bit of oil, I'm going to add just normal oil. But for now, this is what I'm working with. And then goat meat is currently still doing this thing. Goat meat currently boiling. So yeah, we're outside. It is boiling, thank God. Today I decide to take my time and show you guys how we make black soup. Yesterday my gas decided to act up. Well,
I was not even going to stop filming, if I'm being honest, because was I going to leave my soup halfway? Obviously, I was going to look for alternatives. So thank God my neighbor had charcoal, and I just had to bring the pot out and do this. So I just went in with my fresh fish. I like fish in soup a lot. Like a lot. When it comes to black soup, when it comes to egusi soup, best believe I'm going to put fresh fish and okra, yes, and vegetable. I'm going to put fresh fish, but for some other soup, I can just stick with smoked fish. So I went in with the fresh fish and then banga, and then this me just adding the goat meat that I had boiled earlier with the stock and everything. So I just basically had to pour everything inside here. So I'm going to do a little bit of confession. My soup came out a little bit, my friends to say not a little bit because they've tasted it, but anyways, it came out a little bit bitter. It came out a little bit bitter because of the bitter leaf. Yes, let me warn you in advance. If you want to make the soup, I would advise you wash the bitter leaf separate before you blend. Or if you can't, just avoid it and just use uziza and decent leaf, and you're good to go. But obviously, because I didn't really do that, like I said, they helped me to blend it. I wasn't there when they were doing it, so they would not really take the kind of precautions that I would. But I'm glad that at least I have somebody that would do this for me, because it's a lot of work. So this is how the soup turned out at the end of the day. I adjusted salt, maggi, crayfish. I'm very generous with my crayfish. But yeah, if this video was helpful, please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. And if you have any questions, please do not forget to drop it in the comment section. I'll be sure to answer them. Bye.